Now, this news update is for you if you're looking to travel to the island over December and also throughout January as well. I'm going to cover what to expect if you're coming over here on the festive season. Also, we're going to take a look at what's open when, what to see, things to do. We're going to look at some of the travel updates that we've been hearing about in the news, and I'll give you a weather update too. Now I'm down here on the Paseo Marítimo here in Palma. I'm heading on into the city to go and get some Christmas shopping done. So I'm going to take you with me and I'm going to fill you in along the way. So the first thing I have to say is that it's a very lovely sunny day down here in Palma. The temperature gauge is nudging 20 degrees. So if you are coming over, do make sure that you are dressed for all seasons, as the mornings and the evenings can be on the cool side. We've also had quite a lot of rain for the past few days as well, so also bear that in mind too. So first of all, if you are arriving into Mallorca on either Christmas Eve or on New Year's Eve, then just be aware that the shops are going to close a little bit earlier than normal. And that's because particularly on Christmas Eve, on Noche Buena, shop owners are going to want to shut their shops early so they can enjoy the evening's festivities with their family. So you're going to find shops starting to close from around 3 to 5 p.m. and most department stores as well are most likely to close at around 7 p.m. as well. Of course, in Palma city centre there are lots of 24-hour shops, some really small 24-hour shops around the city centre, so do pop into those in case you do get in late. I'm pretty sure that these are going to be open. Now, New Year's Eve, exactly the same thing is going to happen too. You're going to find that the shops will be closing early too, and the shops will be closed completely on not only Christmas Day on the 25th of December but also on the 26th. You're going to find them completely closed on the 1st of January on New Year's Day and also on the 6th of January too, which is Three Kings Day here in Mallorca. You're also going to find as well that the January sales will not start until the 7th of January too. So just bear that in mind. It's after Three Kings Day, so don't expect to see anything reduced in shops until then. Now you can see how changeable the weather is over here. I'm just showing you as well as I turn around and seeing what I need to walk back to later on today. I can see we've got some more rain coming over the island, possibly this afternoon. Okay, so if you're coming into Palma over the festive season, and you really have to come into Palma over the festive season, the first thing you're going to want to do is check out the Christmas lights. Now the best places you can see those are on Paseo del Borne, which is where I am here. They're absolutely spectacular, and not only that as well, but you're going to find a whole load of street entertainment as well over the weekend, so definitely worth coming down for that. Also head on up to Plaza Mayor as well. You're going to find another great Christmas market, but you're also going to see the lights too, as well as up at Plaza España and on all major shopping streets as well, so on Jaime Tercero and also on Avenidas too. If you want to check out the huge Christmas bauble, you will find that on Paseo Marítimo. You can also see the very beautiful Christmas star as well, which is just in the square, just outside Espaluard Museum. But we're going to head on now up to Plaza Mayor and we're going to go and check out the markets. Now I'm just coming into Plaza Mayor here. You can see we've got a great market down here. It's a great place to pick up your nativity sets or some Christmas presents as well. But where are you going to find other markets here in Palma? Well, head on up to Plaza España, head on down to La Rambla too. Now you're going to find some other markets around the island as well. In Puerto Portals there is the Christmas market which runs until the 7th of January, and there are lots of stalls and cafes, concerts and workshops too, and there's also a mini ice rink. Over in Port Adriano from the 22nd of December until the 8th of January there's a free 300 square metre ice rink and slide park too. Don't forget to check out Pueblo Español too, which is just on the outskirts of Palma. They have a fantastic Christmas market and also possibly the only chance you'll get to see snow falling here in Mallorca. But more than that too, also while you're in Palma, do go ahead and check out all the nativity scenes that are placed all around the city. Now, it's a really great opportunity to go and check out some really emblematic buildings. There is a route. I have created an article on my website as well, which you can go and check out. You can find that also on MallorcaUnderTheSun.com, and I'll put a link to that in the description text below the video. So we're just coming up into Plaza de Court. Now, if you are here for New Year's Eve and you're looking for a New Year's Eve celebration, come on down to Plaza Court. It's a great place to come and see in the new year. There's also going to be a huge party down in Son Ferrer, down in Calvia, if it doesn't get cancelled. But also you're going to find some hotels that are laying on gala evenings as well. Lots of celebrations and fireworks at those too. So I do have an article on my website. So after New Year's Eve and on the night of the 5th of January, we're going to have the Three Kings Parades, which are going to be taking place in ports all over the island and also in the countryside too. It's another Christmas day basically for children in Mallorca on the 6th of January, when they will wake up to see all the presents that the Three Kings have brought along. But if you want to go and check out the parades, then make sure you get out to see it. If you're coming into Palma, try and park outside the city, or alternatively try and get the bus into town as well. It's going to be a very busy night here in Palma, but it's also going to be one of the best as well to experience if you're new to the whole Three Kings celebrations. Now, if you miss all of this, then don't forget as well that in Palma on the 19th of January we do have the San Sebastian celebrations, and this takes place in the week leading up to San Sebastian as well. There is a public holiday on the 20th of January where shops are going to be closed, only in Palma though. But since the government have invested literally hundreds of thousands of euros into concerts taking place over the San Sebastian festivity period, you're going to expect this to be an even better celebration as well. And it's also going to be the last chance as well for you to see the Christmas lights here in Palma. So make sure you come over to check that out if you do not have a short break planned for January. Okay, so I thought I'd just come down towards the cathedral to give you a very quick news travel update. Now, as you will have read in the press, that we are hearing news of strikes here in Spain at airports. I would say, however, that please do not worry too much, because I'm pretty sure something will be sorted out before the holidays. Same goes as well if you've been hearing about strikes happening in the UK as well, also at airports as well, and in other places around Europe. The only thing you need to do is please check with your airline before you travel. They're going to give you all the latest information regardless of what's happening to everyone else's flight as to whether your flight can go or not. So make sure you download their app and get the news updates before you head off to the airport. But I'm pretty sure that things are going to be more or less okay, so let me just keep my fingers crossed for that one. Okay, so a couple of other things as well. Face masks are still required here on public transport. Taxi drivers are being very lax with this. They're not so bothered if you do get into a taxi without a face mask, but buses are still pretty much insisting upon it. So if you are using public transport on the island, just bear that in mind. And also don't forget too that car hire is very, very cheap at the moment as well. You can pick up car hire deals for just 10 euros a day. You can find these deals on my website as well, on Mallorca Under the Sun. That link again is going to be in the description text below. And finally, I also read that when you're leaving Mallorca as well, that when you're going through the airport, it's no longer going to be a requirement to take out your liquids from your hand luggage or take out your laptops either. Now, I don't think this has fully become operational just yet, because I am still hearing reports of people having to remove their laptops. I'll keep you updated about that. Okay everyone, thank you very much for watching. If you are travelling over to Mallorca, please travel safe this festive season. If you want to find out more about things to do in the winter in Mallorca outside of Palma, please check out this video appearing on YouTube just here. If you want to find out more about the weather that you can expect over in Mallorca over the winter season, please check out this video appearing on YouTube just here too. And I'm wishing you all a very, very happy Christmas wherever you are spending it in the world, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Goodbye for now.